After a 2-hour drive, I finally made it to the Sharonville Convention Center here in Sharonville, Ohio. The convention center is under construction, but that's not going to stop us from having a great time. Let's get into it. Welcome everybody to Jordan's Film Quest. Today we are attending HorrorHound Weekend September 2022. Now earlier this year in March, they had a Scream reunion. All the cast members from Scream was here. This year, since it's getting closer to Halloween, this time around, they're having the cast members from the movie Hocus Pocus, one of my favorite Halloween movies. They're gonna be in the house. There's gonna be some awesome cosplay. Who knows what or who you'll run into here at this convention. I'm super excited because this is gonna be a good one. So let's attend HorrorHound Weekend, September 2022. With construction going on, I had to park way out yonder. Now I gotta walk all the way around the building, this way to the entrance. For being a Sunday only pass, they sure did give me a very strange and unusual wristband. Bumblebees. And here we go. Line is moving. Making sure people are in line. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to HorrorHound Weekend. In line to get my photo with Michael James Shaw, who played Corvus Glaive in the Avengers movies, one of Thanos' right-hand man. And here it is, my photo with Michael James Shaw, Corvus Glaive from the Avengers. Really nice guy. All right, now that my one and only photo op is done, let's see what kind of mischief I can get into. Let's go this way. Oh my. What is going on here? This is great. I've made it into one of the celebrity autograph rooms. We got Quinn Lord over there from Trick or Treat. James Jude Courtney, who plays the Shape from Halloween. Anthony Michael Hall. Who we got over there? Can't tell. And then we got some Walking Dead people over here. Edward James Olmos, Emilio Rivera. And who do we have over here? My vision is bad, I can't see any of that. But yeah, this is where everybody is getting their autographs. This is just one of the rooms. And over here we have X-Pac and Kevin Nash, the wrestlers. And while I wait for the celebrities to show up, I'm gonna head on over to the vendor room and see what kind of cool stuff they got going on over there. And right here by the entrance, they have a backdrop where you can go and get your pictures taken in front of. Very cool. Welcome to the vendor room, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, it's way busier than the last time I was here. Let's get started. I like these Funko Pops. Thor from the new Thor Love and Thunder. America. Got some Metallica, Batman, Bob Ross. I'm digging the Metallica ones. Even the Thors. This booth has all kinds of shirts. I'm kind of eyeballing this Terminator one up there in the corner. It says, "Your clothes, give them to me, now." Some stuff down here.
Look at these Beetlejuice figures. That is awesome. What are those?
It's crazy. Some horror stuff. These ornaments. Could always buy a costume and be a Grady twin. Some masks. Animal mask. Still have mine. Freddy Candy Bowl. Some cool artwork at this booth. See a Jaws down there. All kinds of stuff. Pennywise. Ghostface. Michael. Even Captain Spaulding. Who else we got? Terrifier. Predator. Alien. Freddy. All kinds of stuff. I forgot to mention, aside from it being a Hocus Pocus reunion, it is a reunion for the movie The Thing. We have Tony Cecere, Thomas Waits, Peter Maloney, and David Clennon. Oh my.
I think so.
Reagan. Oh, that's intense. I've already gone way over budget, so now I'm just gonna walk around and hang out at the convention for a little bit. I'm not buying anything else, I promise. 3 autographs and a picture later. Wow, we got some classic figures here. Hannibal Lecter, Dream Child, Freddy Krueger. Oh, Day of the Dead. That is awesome. Tarman, Death Proof, The Godfather. Man, these are awesome. Dawn of the Dead. We got some movies and stuff over here. Some Seasons. Reno 911. Really? This booth is pretty cool. T-shirts, Funko Pops, posters. You name it, they have it. This booth here, you can get all kinds of shirts. They make them for like 15 bucks a piece. Got some pretty cool ones. These are insane. Handmade coffins. I like this Jaws one. That is too cool. Check out these pants. It says, let's face it, Sydney, your mother was no Sharon Stone. Those are awesome. What's this one say? Hang up on me again, I'll gut you like a fish. These are sweatpants. That is awesome. There's a lot of masks. A lot of Michael Myers masks. I like them. Freddy, Frankenstein, even the Creeper from Jeepers Creepers. That's insane. So on top of a Thing reunion, Hocus Pocus reunion, there's another reunion for Killer Clowns from Outer Space. And then you can see the heads of the clowns on these tables here of the actors who was in the film. Here's another row that has some celebrities on it. Mickey James, wrestling. We got Robert Rustler from Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2. Killer Clowns from Outer Space reunion. Over here we have some of the Hocus Pocus reunion people. Amanda Shepard, Larry Bagby, Vanessa Shaw, and Omri Katz. In line to meet Tony Caesar. Hopefully I'm saying that right. His daughters were actually in the very first Nightmare on Elm Street, the Jump Rope Girls. Both of them over there. And he also has some props from the films that he has been in. I'm having him sign my Terminator 11x17. He was the stunt guy. And here's another vendor room that has a little bit more celebrities in it. See what kind of goodies are in here. And if you want, while you attend, you can even get yourself a tattoo. Look who I found, ladies and gentlemen. Sean Clark from Malfunction and the Thing with Two Heads podcast. We're gonna say what's up. There's the biggest Kiss figures that I've ever seen. There's some pretty cool stuff up here. We got some pins and necklaces and keychains. I see one Captain America. That's some horror, some wrestling. Some down here. The last time I was here, I bought a Terminator Buddha from this booth. He has made more. Look at that Lemmy from Motorhead, Frankenstein. And I'm digging, oh, there's turtles. Creature from the Black Lagoon. Got Michael Myers right there. Freddy, Leatherface. These are really cool. And it wouldn't be a horror convention without the Ghostbusters. Awesome! Marshmallow Man. So there we got Daniel Roebuck, Jeff Daniel Phillips, Richard Brake, and Mark Burnham. All three of these guys are starring in the new Monsters movie, the Rob Zombie remake. Over here we have Jay McCulloch, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Jeremy Davies, I'm sorry. And Cassie DePaiva. And just above, just around the corner from her is Serena Vincent. It's Sam from Trick or Treat. Oh man, oh, you want some candy? That is awesome. Oh my. This terrified me as a child. That is so awesome. Oh man. That is intense. We got Freddy Krueger wandering around. Oh man. 1, 2, Freddy's coming for you. Nope. I'm about to fall down the stairs. I feel like I'm being followed. Are you following me? Insane. That is awesome.
They're all dead. You just don't know it yet.
Dale from The Walking Dead, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. That's awesome. Look at this. This is intense. That's awesome. Such great cosplay. Awesome. This is sweet. All right. And look, even Oogie Boogie made an appearance. What is going on here? That's definitely something you don't see every day. All right, so Samantha, you are cosplaying as who?
Robin from Stranger Things.
Very nice. I like how Michael is just roaming around. Nope. Every time I walk into the room, Marshmallow Man is there and he's in a different pose and it cracks me up every time I see it. Some killer clowns from outer space cosplay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh man. That's intense. Setting up for a Walking Dead panel here in the panel room. They will be up there answering questions and telling stories here momentarily. And on the screen.
All right. Who's excited for the Walking Dead panel? Well, I'm going to go ahead and bring them out, folks. Please welcome Mr. Michael James Shaw. And his crutches. How about okay, M.A. Aquare? Cassidy McClancy, everybody! And ladies and gentlemen, he was there at the very beginning, Chandler Bray! How you guys doing? Because obviously, nobody's seen the toilet paper, so...
Well, I don't know about weird, but I've seen some really cool stuff. Like, I signed a car. Like, straight up, there's people that have Walking Dead cars. It is so cool, like, the level of dedication that people have to this show, that you guys have to the show. It's really incredible. Yeah.
It's hard. I'm probably gonna think of something when I get off the stage. But I like the ear necklace that Norman had, or Daryl, yes. Someone had that. That was cool. I wore it. Yeah, I don't know.
haven't seen an incredible amount of stuff. I think the most specific thing I saw was like a panel of a pinball machine. Like, yeah, they give out like the side of it, and I'm like, that's really cool. I guess you can't make the entire pinball machine just of the pinball machine.
Actually, a friend of mine got me a gift when we wrapped, and I'd never seen it before. He found a Walking Dead dugout one hitter, and it's one of my prized possessions.
Are you listening to anything really good now? What you listening to?
Yeah, I'm really big into electronic music, so yeah, always electronic music. I DJ a little bit here and there, produce music, so yeah, I'm very, very into music.
Yeah, very cool, very cool. What about you guys? What are you guys listening to now?
Well, I actually just answered this question yesterday, but I love this song. It's an Aurora song, or an Aurora cover of a David Bowie song, "Life on Mars." You know, that was my Lydia song that I would always listen to right before tough scenes just to get character. So it's probably my all-time favorite song, and it's the cover version. I love. There's this new girl named Dora Jar that she just opened for Billie Eilish. For Victor Farewell.
It's funny. Music is that's my first passion, and right now I start my day listening to "Outstanding" by the Gap Band. Usually that just gets my spirits up. It's one of the most beautiful, like, it's kind of a soul disco track. It's in that 70s kind of era. But lately, been listening to that, a little bit of the new Drake, some vibes on there, and the new Beyonce album is pretty dope too. You know, we're kind of going into house music, another like disco phase.
Big fan of the show. I just want to know, what is your personal favorite death scene?
None of them. Not fun at all. No, they're all so terribly depressing. Yeah, I would not want to. I could choose a least favorite for sure. That would be Laurie's death when Mike Richards killed his mom. Yeah, that's definitely my least favorite. Yeah, it was pretty sad. It took the whole sequence took us about like 2 or 3 days to shoot, and so I just had to sob, and Lauren and Sarah, we all just had to sob.
Thanks for coming out to the show and hanging out with all of us all weekend. So, when Robert Kirkman ended the comic book series, it was kind of a bomb drop. Nobody knew it was coming. It hadn't been advertised, and in fact, the advertising for future issues had been going on for about 3 months, and then he just ended the series, just boom. When you found out about that, was that something that was announced on set? Was that something that you found out about after the fact? And what kind of feelings did you have when you found out that the comic book series that your show was based on had been ended?
Well, yeah, they don't really announce things on set like that. Like even our scripts, we don't even know. Yeah. But I remember finding out about that, and I was like, okay, well, I guess the show's gonna end soon. Then they got nothing else to draw from, and then it did. So that's it went down in my head, and what?
Yeah, I mean, well, for me, I started reading the comics before when I got the audition for the show. So the comic books were a part of my life growing up, you know, and like just naturally, I was instantly a fan of the comics, and I always kept up to date every week with all the comics. And I remember like it wasn't advertised that like it was gonna be the last one, but I remember it was like, hey, this issue is going to be twice as long, and this is going to be a big one. You know, they were saying it was going to be a big one. And I read it, and then I was like, oh man, there's all this cool stuff they're going to explore, like all these new territories and everything, and it just said the end. And I was like, what? I remember I was sitting in the airport and I was reading it and I was getting all like emotional because like, oh man, this is like has been such a big part of my life. It's over. I was off the show already, but it was still like comic book ending.
So, if you guys could have picked any other character in the series to play, who would it be and why?
For me, it would probably be Jerry. He gets to laugh and eat and enjoy life, even in the apocalypse. Yeah, and Mercer's a bit tight. He's a little tight.
I love Princess. I feel like I relate to Princess in real life. ADHD and just different spirits. So probably that. I think that would be really fun. A nice change of pace, the smile. Or Glenn was my favorite character. Glenn was, he just was so good.
Yeah. For me, my favorite character is Michonne, but I don't think like it's just such a cool character. And like, oh man, getting to play something like that would be really cool. But at the same time, like Eugene is really high up there for me because Josh, the guy who plays Eugene, is nothing like his character, polar opposite. You know, and like completely different like mannerisms and his voice is completely different. And he's just so funny. He nails it like perfectly every time. It'd be so much fun to play a character that's like just so far away from myself. It'd be really cool. Can you hold up your hand? Where? I'm so
here,
sorry.
right
Oh, right
here.
here. I'm so sorry. Thank you.
So were you sad that your character never got to turn into a walker? Because I know like some of the more iconic scenes for me are like Merle, seeing him turn into a walker, or Sasha. I guess for you guys, like, what character did you like to see turn into a walker?
Yeah, I feel like I'm glad that Carl didn't end up turning into a walker. I feel like I wouldn't want to have played that out. So I'm glad that they didn't go down that route. But at the same time, God, that episode was so depressing. I got the script for that episode, and I was reading through. I'm like reading all the stuff that I was like, man, I gotta say all this stuff to Judith. Oh man, about how he failed his mom. It's like, dude, well, come on, guys. And then he's gonna kill himself at the end. It's like, God. Oh, yeah. So I'm glad that it didn't end up going that route, and Carl didn't end up turning.
So you said what characters would you like to see turn into zombies?
No, what were your guys' favorite characters turn into a walker? Like Herschel or, Sasha or...
Oh, Sasha. Oh, yes. That. I didn't like it, but it was amazing. And Alden turned into a walker. That was also sad. Everyone was waiting for him to come back.
I love watching Merle turn into a walker. I needed him gone. That was Merle. But honestly, favorite because it was the first I could see in person. Jackson, who plays Gage, seeing his turn and all the order of it, like, yeah, that was pretty nice to see one character right now.
I don't know about you, but I thought seeing Alpha's head on a stick was kind of nice.
Come to their tables, come grab a picture, grab an autograph, something like that. Thank them very much for coming out. And thank you to you for coming out this weekend.
All right, guys, that's going to be a wrap on HorrorHound Weekend 2022, the September edition, if you will. It has been fun. Seen a lot of old familiar faces, ran into a lot of old friends. Really fun. Then I got to meet Michael James Shaw, who played Corvus Glaive in the Avengers movie. Part of the reason why I came down here. He signed my Marvel poster. Got to meet Kevin Nash. Ironically enough, we share the same last name, but we're of no relation that I know of. He signed my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 Secret of the Ooze poster. And then Tony Caesar, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, hopefully. He signed my Terminator poster because he was one of the stuntmen who worked on the film. He came out of the fire when the semi blew up. He was in that fire suit. So I got his autograph on that. Overall, it's been fun. I'm exhausted, and I gotta drive 2 hours home. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe, comment, share, let me know what you think. See you guys next time. Jordan's Film Quest.